Bethany, welcome to today's video. Today I am going to share with you my brand new Plum Paper A5 daily. So I'm going to walk you through all of it. I've already set it up, so I'll show you what I've already set up. And then I'm actually going to do a plan with me. So we're going to plan out December 1st. So I'm really excited to dive in. This cover to start us off, so this is it's like a gnome on buffalo plaid. It's super cute and it's like extra shiny. So if I have any like fingerprints on it's going to show. But this was designed by Small Box of Treasures, shop on Etsy. So love that so much. Actually, the Plum Paper A5 wasn't available, but I special requested it and she was able to make it. So really love this cover. The one thing about Plum Paper is I just don't like their covers. I don't like the clear plastic thing on top. And then you flip it and it's got that other piece. And honestly, the clear plastic on top to me gets scratched really easily. So the first thing I do when I get a Plum Paper planner is I swap it out with something else. So I really like this shop. Again, it was Small Box of Treasures for this one, but I also really like Plan the Day. That is the shop that did my peacock cover on my large 8.5 by 11 planner. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so on the first page, I just have an Alexandra Nicole plan script that says my name. That's all I put on here. That's all I need. Just kind of quick. I think it would be cool to put a picture here at some point, but right now that was all it really needed. Same as usual, we've got our, year at a glance kind of a situation here. I did highlight when it started. So this book starts in December because I mean, my other one went till January, but I have no willpower. So I got this one to start in December instead of spending all of December wishing I had a new planner. I started in, because it starts in January, I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna start it in December because you can do that with Plum Paper. So that's what I did. So this one starts in December. I just highlighted it and then I highlighted here because it is only a 6-month planner. That's the one I got. I just did 6 months. So now I just have those highlighted just for reference. I don't know if that's gonna be useful at all, but now they're just kind of highlighted there. That's all I did. All right, so these pages I set up a little bit differently. So these are the ones that I think these are the ones that are usually, these are the ones that started with the dates. So they had, January, February, etc. Going across. I think this way is how it started, but I wanted to redate it. So what I'm using this page for is my weekly kit planning, which I've never done before, but I think it's a great way to plan that out in my planner. And so I already planned out December. This is this week that we're currently in. So I used Sammy Doodle Kit 15. Here I did Sammy Doodle 10 coming up next week. And then I'm going to do Alexandra Nicole Plans Kit 28. And then on the week of Christmas, that'll be Sammy Doodle Designs. I don't know why I switched from SD to SDD, but I did, so it's fine. So that'll be Sammy Doodle Kit 19. And then on 12/28, that's Alexandra Nicole Plans Kit 26. And these are all 8.5 by 11 kits in the big weekly planner. That's what I'm planning out here. So okay, on this one, I was just curious. I don't really have a planner budget, but I was just curious, like, what am I actually spending on planner stuff or stuff for the YouTube channel? So I just kind of included those together since this is like my hobby combined as the YouTube plus planner stuff. So I'm just curious. So as I purchase anything in December, I'll put that down. Same thing, January, February, etc. And I'm just curious. I'm kind of curious, like what it looks like. I'm a little scared, but it's okay. It's fine. All right, next page, I have just labeled this one project. So this is what that other page usually looks like, but has white, the months written in here. So this one is the blank one. So this one I'm just gonna put as projects. There sometimes are just things that come up in my head that feel like a big project. And sometimes it just like weighs down my mind. And so instead I'm just going to write down here, give the project a name, and then write all this stuff. So it could be anything from, this is like, we're doing some basement stuff. And so we are moving some things, we're carpeting, or putting the kids' stuff down there. So we've done some of it. But again, that just felt like a big project. So I wrote it down and now I can check it off. Same thing with Christmas. It was feeling like a lot. And so just jotting down all the things that I want to get done for Christmas. And this is not month related. This is just as they come up, I'm just going to write in different projects as kind of a planning space to carry out, because some projects might be a quick weekend thing and some projects might take several months, who knows? So this is going to be projects. We'll see how that works out. Okay, here we are moving into December. Like I said, that is my first month in this planner. And here's the highlights page, how I decorated it. I just did some washi. And instead of going full like Christmas in this one, I did in my big planner. So I did like kind of more Christmas festive holiday in my big planner. But this one I wanted to just do more colors I like, because I really do love, this is my favorite Plum Paper color, is this one for December, and it's my birthday. So I decided to instead do it more like birthday focus, I guess. I don't know, I really like how it turned out. So these are the mini habits. I talked about that, I think, in my December setup. I'm doing mini habits in the small planner, so this planner. My mini habits are just to connect my MyZone heart rate monitor once a day, whether or not I work out. But the idea is most days it's probably going to inspire me to work out, and it'll just build up the habit of doing that every day. Same thing with drinking water before coffee in the morning, just 1 glass of water before coffee. It shouldn't be that hard, right? I mean, usually I kind of dive headfirst in a cup of coffee in the morning, but I'm going to try to drink water first, at least one. And then reading 1 page or 1% if I'm on Kindle. So just to enrich myself and relax, and just putting that as a focus, I think will be a really nice mini habit. For birthdays, these are the birthdays in December that we have going on. Christmas, of course, and then things to remember. I like to put my kind of keep in touch area here, and I like having that back. I think I skipped it for a couple months and I didn't like that, so I added it back. It's not that I would forget to call my family, I need to prioritize it. And then here, this is my tracking for the mini habits. So every single day, if I do a workout, I'll write out what the workout is real tiny in here. Otherwise, if I just connected it, I'll probably just put a check or say connect or something, kind of just more generic. For water, this will just be a check mark whether or not I did that before coffee. This will be, I'll put the percentage, whether it's 1%, 2%, etc., how many pages I read, and then any notes or thoughts for the day. So maybe if I didn't connect my MyZone belts, maybe I'll put what happened. Like maybe something went on or that I can learn from. So any just kind of thoughts, not necessarily excuses, but thoughts or explanations. Maybe something went really well and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember to do that again. So this is my habit tracker for the mini habits here. On the monthly spread, I just use it for general planning because I want to be able to take this planner with me. Not that I'm going a whole lot of anywhere right now, but I want to be able to take it with me and be able to have notes. So I might not always have my weekly giant planner with me, and I want to be able to have like the big appointments or things that are going on just kind of noted. And so that is on here. And I'm excited to use this as more of a planning page. Again, there's no other purpose to it than just kind of events and things I have going on, appointments, things like that. Okay, moving on to the daily spread itself. Let me kind of zoom in and just show you what all I labeled this with, because I labeled all of the things this time. So at the top of the page, I went with essentials. I noticed that I was writing this in all of the time. So stickering it, writing it, I'm just like, just print it, Plum paper, just print that on there for me. Because what I want is, I might relabel these as I need to, but usually that's gonna be a sticker day anyway. And so I want these labels to be things that will work on days that I'm not using stickers, if that makes sense. So I honestly, I do that a lot. My daily is just a place to jot things down. And so I really like having these labels in here. So these are essentials. That could be anything from the 3 meals I'm having that day. It could be weather, workout, and my work schedule. It could be just a couple things, top 3 priorities. It's essentials. These are the things that I just need to know for that day. And it could change day to day, but I like just having it labeled essential so I don't have to literally write out essentials every day. Coming over to to-do, this is usually going to be work to-dos, but on the weekend, because the weekend has a full page in Plum paper as well, on the weekend I'm not going to be doing work, so I didn't put in work to-dos, I just wrote it out as to-do, but for the weekdays it's going to be work to-dos. Over here I labeled this area agenda, so this will be the appointments for the day, so things where someone else is expecting me to be somewhere or doing something at a specific time, so this is the agenda. Next, I labeled this one home. So if the agenda for the day is getting really long, this could turn into more things that are happening. So if this is like an evening routine with the kids on, stuff that they have going on, or just evening appointments, that could turn into that. Or it could just be home to-dos. Maybe it's cleaning something with the house. Maybe it is time with the family. It might just be things I need to remember for, home stuff, kind of more personal. That's what's going in here. And I like that I labeled it, but it's also flexible. All right, next over in self-care, this could be anything from a running list of like, remember to take supplements and drink water. Some days I just need those reminders. Could be that day's workout, just to remember what I have going on specifically. And then, it might also be a quote, like an inspirational quote to remember to take care of yourself, that kind of a thing. So this space, I just like for that. And I noticed I kept using this area for self-care. So I labeled that one self-care. Then down below, I just put notes. This is just anything I need to jot down or remember. This will be what that area is for. I also started labeling, I went in and labeled every single day with one of these Alexander Nicole plans, Christmas countdown stickers. And so loving this so much. What I did is on every day, I labeled it at a different location. So some days in the notes area, it's here, some days it's here, and some days it's here. That's just to reduce on the sticker bulk instead of having it like right in the outer corner of every single day. That would get chunky, with the paper when you label so many days. So I spread them out depending on you know, which day. I just kind of alternated. And then for this one, I also did, no one's gonna be shocked by this, right? I did a fitness page. So I did the fitness page again. I love the fitness add-on on Plum paper. I cannot help myself. I have to get it on every single thing. Honestly, it was beginning to get to be a lot in the big planner. And what I mean by a lot is just the bulk flip of flipping it to right in at the back. So I have it as the back add-on, like the tabbed add-on at the back of the planner and the big one. Hopefully this is making sense. So that's where it is there. But I wanted it as a dispersed page in this book because it's going to be easier to get to. And it's tiny. It's not a big deal to flip the whole book. So my plan is to still use the other one and transpose this into there later, but this is just going to be that kind of quick jot as we go. I always like to relabel sleeps. I know it says sleep or sleeps right here. So honestly, tracking my sleep stresses me out. Gosh, that's a tongue twister. So instead, I am going to be tracking just carbs and fiber here. Those are two things I'm focusing on this month as far as my health and fitness are concerned. I'm going to be just jotting down my weight and then also whether or not I hit vitamins and use that space a little bit better instead of just vitamins. And then also, of course, steps and exercise. I'm going to leave those as is. And then water. Usually for water, I just put a check mark if I hit it. Sometimes I do put like little dots or little checks for every little water glass, but usually I don't have time to be like checking off every time I drink a glass of water. So there we go. And I did just hand relabel this to body fat, like percentage goal and actual here. I think it comes with the written in, let me double check. Yeah, it's originally written as BMI goal and BMI actually. But if you get some muscle on you, that can add weight and then it goes off your whole body mass index. So I don't really pay attention to body mass index. I'd rather pay attention to my body fat percentage. And my goal is actually lower. So I actually did check out with my coach today and I was lower than this. I was like 28%, which is not amazing, but it is a little better. So my goal is to even reduce that further. So my goal probably is actually more like, you know, maybe 26. 25. So we will see where that lands. All right, so let's go ahead and put down some actual plans for Tuesday, December 1st in this A5 planner. So what I'm going to be using is I do have, this is, let's see, kit. Is there a kit number on this one? I guess this is the kit number. So it's a long one, 817-263-146. And this is by Orange Umbrella Co. And this is formatted for the Plum paper A5 daily. And so we've got these boxes to cover here. Got some headers to cover this area. Look how tiny there is. Isn't that adorable? This planner is so small compared to my giant planner. And then there's this sheet as well. So again, that says A5 Plum Daily 2. So I'm looking forward to getting this in. Before I dive in, I thought I would just take a minute to talk about stickers. The daily planner can get really pricey if you're using like a one-page kit for every page in this planner. I mean, I saw someone quote how much their planner cost, and it was like astronomical to like sticker every day. I don't plan on doing that. I do plan on stickering days that I think are special or that I just need a little boost or that I just want to. And honestly, in the daily, a lot of the time what I like to do is I like to use just like washi and leftover stickers, mild liners, and it looks great. You don't really have to give it a whole lot, but today is the first and I really want to use these stickers. Like now that I said that, I do want to use a sticker kit today. So like I said, we're going to use this one and put that down. But I just felt like I should disclaimer that because I show a lot of sticker kits on my channel and I don't want you to think that I'm like literally stickering with kits every single day in my planner. So I like to do special events, like I said, or when I just feel like I want to or need a boost. All right, so this kit is super wintry. I'm really enjoying it. It has all these little kind of like snowflakes and stripy patterns. And I think it's going to go nicely with the kind of purple that's already in there. With the daily too, I've noticed that if you sticker a whole lot, like if I were to put a strip like this down every single day, you're going to get a ridge. And I don't know if you saw me struggle with that in my other planner, in my 7x9, but I was frustrated constantly by it. So I'm going to, again, not do it every single day. It is Tuesday, not Monday. Let's get that right. And so yeah, some stickers are good, but I'm going to try to be careful not to go overboard in this book. Okay, so it is the first. Let's see if I can do this without tweezers. Oh, I did. Look at that. Okay, so from here, all right, so the rest is pretty tiny. I did pick up my tweezers so that we can continue with that. I don't know that I want to relabel these. I kind of want to try the labels I have, but let's definitely stick down one of these and do this here. I kind of like the colorful too, like my 7x9 was a neutral, and I kind of like how this colorful is not gray. I wasn't liking the neutral. I tried it, it wasn't for me. Let's go in with some of these. Another thing I will say is that Orange Umbrella Co., their stickers remove so well from the Plum paper. Not every sticker does, but these are probably the easiest I've seen to remove. They just can come up and go back down like a dream. Okay, so for essentials tomorrow, I think I'm gonna do weather, dinner, and then probably work schedule. Tomorrow is going to be 39 over 18 and sunny. And I've got these stickers from Alexandra Nicole Plans. These were part of the Black Friday freebie. A little fork and knife from the kit here. All right, and then work probably like 8 to 4. So I've also been wanting to try these little AM and PM routine stickers from Sammy Doodle. These are on a freebie, and so I'm gonna stick those in on my agenda. And I think that a daily is a great place to try some freebies as well. Like this one actually does have enough for like the full work week, but sometimes with the freebie you only get a couple of them. And so it's a great way to try it without your planner looking funky, having them only on some days but not others. So I think that that's going to be a fun way to try things in the daily here as well. Okay, I think I only have one appointment, which is awesome. I'm not going to complain, and that is at 9 o'clock, team meeting. And then the rest of my day is going to be spent working on projects. That's like a super messy arrow. All right, fix it, kind of. Okay. Oh boy, let's see. For home, what's going on for home and self-care tomorrow? So home, yeah, kind of a quiet evening at home too. So I'm just gonna put down cook dinner and then time with Loon. That's pretty much about it. All right, and then for self-care, I'm just going to put down, I think, the workout that I want to do tomorrow, which is a full body push workout. And then just to make it fancy, I've got this dumbbell sticker from Sammy Doodle Designs. I'm just gonna stick that here. Okay, I think this is it. So as far as my to-dos, I do have a lot of to-dos I'm going to fill in for work tomorrow. As like I said, I'm working on some projects, so I'm going to put in all the to-dos for that when I get to it tomorrow and kind of set up my day. But otherwise, this is it. I think it's really cute, and I had a lot of fun putting it together. It was really fun to use this kit, just kind of putting it together for the first day in December. So really looking forward to working through this throughout the day tomorrow and having it on my desk. It's so cute. It looks like so tiny. Like if a planner were like pinchable, like you could pinch its cheeks, it'd be this one. It's so cute compared to the big planner. Hang on, I just gotta show you how cute this is. Okay, so this is January, just the highlights page in the big planner, the 8.5 by 11. And this is the A5. Like how adorable is that? It's so freaking tiny, especially when you look at the circles compared to it. I don't know if the camera is really showing it, but it's freaking adorable. So yeah, that is all I have for today. I just wanted to show you my A5 and share a little bit about how that's going in my plans for this book. Still using the weekly, still loving that as well. But also, you know, there's just something fun about decorating a planner. So I just like to do it. I probably didn't need it, but I really, really like it and I'm gonna have fun with it. So that is what we are looking at for the A5. So hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and we will chat soon. Bye guys.